We start tonight with live pictures from Barnes Jewish Hospital in the Central West End, where multiple sources tell News 4 a St. Louis County officer has died just hours after being involved in a crash in North St. Louis County with another driver. We are not revealing his name at this time. We are told not all family members have been notified, but another officer hurt in that crash remains hospitalized there tonight. All pieces of this story continue moving tonight, 3 hours since we first broke the news to you tonight on the KMOV News app.
We know that those two officers were working undercover with the Narcotics Division. That crash was in the area near Crete Drive and Chambers in the Bellefontaine Neighbors area, just outside city limits. News 4's Alexis Zotos has been there at the scene all afternoon. Alexis, what's the latest?
Well, Paige, as you mentioned, those sources telling News 4 tonight that officer has died from his injuries. A sad update just a few hours ago. St. Louis County Police Sergeant telling us that they were hopeful both of those officers would survive, that prayers were needed, and that is just a very sad update for the officers across this St. Louis County department. I can tell you that the investigation remains ongoing here at this crash site. You can see officers, they're working against the daylight hours here with their flashlights investigating this crash. I want to get you into some of the daylight video to get you a look at this. This is the van, the undercover police car that those two officers were in. You can see the extensive damage. The engine from that car is actually half a block up the road. Drone 4 video also giving you a picture of this scene. The details of how this all happened are still under investigation right now, but we do know from witnesses that a person was driving a car very fast down Chambers Road. At some point, that car and the St. Louis County officer's car crashed into one another. That is what witnesses are telling us today. As you said, this is an undercover narcotics officer. We are working to understand the extent of this investigation. I can tell you the only thing we really know about the other driver is that he was being given CPR here on the scene, was then taken to a hospital, but we do not know his condition and what exactly led up to this crash. A lot of unfolding pieces, and part of that is complicated because some of the officers involved are at the hospital with those two officers that were involved in this crash. We are hopeful to get an update, and as soon as we get new details, we'll be passing them on to you, our viewers. For now, reporting live, Alexis Zotos, News 4.